don't know where you stand on this, so I'll ask the question. A lot of the times players will say that Game 7 should be treated just like any other game, but how difficult is that to do?
Yeah, it is, but I think saying that, guys, it's just about the approach and mentality, preparing yourself. You get here through your routines, through your preparation throughout the whole year, big games throughout the year, and you kind of know what you need to do to prepare for that moment. I think that's kind of what you guys are alluding to, and I agree. You got to stick to your same routine, and it's just a lot more on the line. Yeah.
As we speak to you, we don't know what Mark's status is. We obviously didn't see him out there for the morning skate. So are you getting at least a little more familiar as the periods and the shifts mount up with Vlad between you?
For sure. Any chance you get to be on the ice and kind of do those line drills together, 3-on-2 low we were doing today, and every little moment counts. And it's he's the type of player it's really easy for me to read off of and play with. He does everything really well and kind of supports the play all through the zones, and he battles really hard and competes. And obviously there's familiarity there with Gabe and throughout the whole year. And so we had a big success in that game at home, Game 5, and I think we just got to build on that. And obviously we didn't like our game in their building last game, and as a line too, I think we got a lot more to give, and we're gonna get up for this one and be excited.
You guys talking the 2018 Game 7? Is there anything from the 2018 Game 7 that you can take into today?
Not really. I obviously just remember the result. We got off to a good start. That's probably the biggest thing, and the details of our game plan and mentality. It's so different. It's a long time ago.
There's some talk that Game 6 was a bit self-inflicted, so that implies you guys have some things to clean up. What are the focus areas for that?
Yeah, I think every time we've lost a game in this series, it's been our own doing, and it's just defending first and playing the details, the structure of our game. Every single shift, not taking anything off, and obviously when they get a couple goals and they may have a flow going in the game, which is going to happen. There's a lot of ups and downs, and push back and forth between both teams, and we got to be able to handle that and to adjust and not let it sag and deteriorate us from our game plan.
You've been able to get up for a lot of big games this year, and how do you get up for this one?
It's everybody, lean on each other. It's everybody dragging each other into the fight, and I think our team has been great because it's been, not one line, not one player, not one defenseman. It's everybody. It's a full team effort, and I think that's what we do really well is get each other ready for this big game.
Because you have been here, Kyle, for a significant amount of time. How or does it even factor in at all that you're a part of the first ever NHL Game 7 in Winnipeg history?
Yeah, heard that yesterday. It's pretty cool. Obviously Game 7s are what you dream of as a kid playing in the playoffs, and that much more pressure on a Game 7, and to have it here in this fan base, and the type of support that they had for us, we got no question what they're going to bring to the table tonight. So they're going to be ready. It's going to be loud. It's going to be awesome atmosphere, and you got to be able to enjoy games like this and look back on it, and hopefully we got the dub.
Because it really is a privilege to play in these kind of games, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. You fight so hard in the regular season to be able to give yourself a chance to be in the playoffs, and listen, it's been back and forth series, and we still think we have our best hockey to play, and we're going to bring it tonight, and you got to be able to relish in these moments and enjoy them.
Kid, did you have a go-to Game 7 fantasy or a player that you would be?
Not really. I mean, my guy was always Pavel Datsyuk. Told you guys that before. Just loved the way he's played, and they've made some good runs in the playoffs with those teams, and just the way his demeanor and his skill never lets him know how big the moment is. He always shows up.